their recommendation back to the board.
It's called government.
Unfortunately, stuff moves slowly, very slowly.
Especially when you have outside agencies doing the work.
Would it be in order for him to rattle PMCA's cage?
No. It's not his position to do that, it's our position. We have to rattle the cage, so we'll rattle the cage tomorrow. And let them know that, hey, you got an inspection here to go out and do, and let's move forward.
So I don't know if on that email Brandon forwarded pictures of the work that was completed.
No.
Okay, I do have pictures, so I can leave those with you.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we can do all that.
So they did get a land use permit and Andrew issued that?
Yes.
They went through
Yeah,
all
so
that.
Andrew issues
It's
that.
all gone, I mean, and then Brandon did the final to see that what they said and Andrew approved it, it's correct.
He did approve it?
It's all done,
Well, let me
so
see.
they're done.
But as far as I know, it's not done.
Well, Brandon said it was done, so you
Because the
say
last
it's
time
done.
I talked to Brandon, I told him he needed to keep,
This is 5.
when did they,
Don
John
coming in with his briefcase.
What was the one here?
this is the land use permit.
Right, for that,
So
for
when is
the
the
correction.
when's the final inspection?
Brandon did the final inspection, that's what he said.
Well, I just talked to him 2 weeks ago, and told him he needed to talk to Andrew, he needs to go out and do a final inspection, because they wrote the violations.
So that's not, you want Andrew to take care of it?
Well, yeah, they wrote the
That's fine.
violations, so they
Okay.
gotta sign off on it.
All right, I will,
Oh, yeah, I went and I saw that too, yeah, I saw that,
Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah,
so
that all looks good,
Yeah.
yeah, that looks real good, actually. We get everybody else to do that for free.
so there's the email. So yeah, so that's all done. and-
We'll scan those in, and I'll have Wendy send them to,
Well, if you want-
PMCA tomorrow,
Okay.
if you don't mind. And then that way we can get that all done. And that's for 5 straw ball.
5 straws.
you
Paul.
want me to send this over? Okay, I'll take
Okay.
care of it. Get in touch with me Monday and we'll.
Okay.
On
Okay,
Monday.
we'll give you a call. So we really don't have to sit here for.
Yeah,
No,
no,
just get-
not unless you want to.
You get a cup of coffee and hang out.
So I have an appreciation for government meetings too, so.
So we'll send this.
As he leaves.
So that's why I retired in May. I have an appreciation for government meetings.
God,
All right,
yeah,
guys.
we'll get that sent over to them, and, because I know Andrew was on vacation last week. Wasn't it last week he was on vacation?
He was recently, yes, on
Yeah,
vacation.
I thought so.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, folks. Have a good evening.
Look at that, already just solving problems, like you right off the bat.
Problem solver. Hope that name's already taken.
I'm looking here before we get started here, let's see here. Did you say you had those, for AAA sent over?
They're in the packet.
Yeah, they're in the packet.
They're in the fact, and I don't have to.
They would be 8C, 2 or 3 or something. Because I didn't know that was the same thing. I thought there was 2 different ones. I misread. I only thought it was Cross River Bay.
No, it has Topper Road,
Right, so
Orchard
they
Road,
both are
Petro
on
Road.
there.
Yeah,
Then 8C3 has both of them.
okay.
Hello, Wendy.
Hi.
Made it.
You did.
Right. It was that fast. Huh? Are we too early?
Right on time.
Good. That's good.
Hey, how are you folks?
Okay. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Yeah.
Enjoying this pleasant weather.
Yeah. I didn't realize you were on board.
Well, yeah, this is my 6th year,
Good for you.
6th and final.
Oh, wait.
I did my time.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Like I tell people, how long is your term? I said, it's not a term, it's a sentence.
So, do we wanna open and go straight into executive session, John, to get this out, the executive out of the way?
About the,
Well, the stuff we gotta vote on in public meeting that we have to discuss in executive session first.
the one thing that the only thing I'm aware of is 11D. Is there something else for executive session?
Yeah, the police flip tracks.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can discuss those in executive session too.
Well, I have, one more minute, and then we'll go start that.
We can do it at the beginning, end of the meeting, whenever you want to hold the executive.
Well, we have to vote in the public meeting if we're gonna go forward with the contract.
We can recess the executive session, come back and then vote after, however you want to do it.
Let me just do it,
Do it now.
we'll just do it, really, that way we got it out of the way, we don't have to come back. Alright, this game for pledge allegiance. Pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Barlow,
Here.
Mr. Kyle,
Here.
Mr. Hill.
Here. Okay, we're gonna go into executive session now, and we'll open back up with public comment when we come back. So we're adjourning the meeting at 6:01.
See, you could do it.
You had to step up for the other.
Yeah, I have.
Right.
We'll be back.
I wonder where you're all going. Is there more people coming?
I don't know. Sometimes you do, and sometimes not.
Sometimes they forget, they come at 7, like, oh, when did it go? When we're
I
over.
tried to get some people to come, but can't do it.
Yeah, they're a whole different, but also we switched days recently, from Tuesday to Wednesday, so we probably lost a couple of people that haven't caught on yet. So, what, no one's, yeah, they're showing up on Tuesday instead of
Right.
Wednesday.
I took some pictures of the road. And, I don't have the pictures, I have them on my phone, but I can show them.
I just talk to him, see what he can do. if he
Yeah, I
needs
talked to
anything.
about 8 people today. Dan Mull was the only one that said that he would want some pictures sent, maybe he could
Good.
use some help.
Good,
Yeah, you know him?
Yeah. yeah, that's good, man.
Yeah, he was the only.
He's probably the only person that's ever taken my call either.
Really?
Of all the other, legislators you try to reach out to, his office, he's pretty responsive, but yeah, I have trouble getting hold of anyone else.
Oh, I went through the military, they even sent me down to, North Carolina to,
Oh, my.
I just got to run around, called about 8 different people. Had enough of it. It's just like pulling teeth.
Yep.
Do you get any complaints?
In general,
Not too much?
yeah, I mean, people
You
always
get to deal with
complain.
them, yeah.
Usually it's somebody just moved here and they're
Mhm.
like, why do we have to do this? Because they're coming from somewhere else.
Carroll Valley, they have.
Or someone
ordinances.
else, no, they're not, I mean, they've come from somewhere that doesn't have any zoning, or they don't have any, or they come from somewhere that has a lot of zoning, and then they wonder, why was my neighbor get to do all these things? So
Right.
it just all depends on where you live and what that neighborhood is like. Do you want a very strict neighborhood, or do you have a more rural, lax neighborhood? You can't live in that area and then expect the strict rules, it's just like,
Right.
do you wanna live by a lot of rules or less rules?
Mhm.
Because then you have to deal with your neighbors not living by any rules either, so. Yeah, I just moved from a different area, that's usually where it is, and then
Yeah, I wanted to subdivide, but I can't do it, I want a lot of money. Can't do it. Just,
everything costs a lot.
just have to deal with it, yeah, I know. I know.
Are you saying what's the engineer
What?
to draw up your plans? You said there's a lot of.
I had an engineer draw it up, but it had to be, well, it's 30 feet between the houses, and that wasn't suitable for them. They said I'd have to put a sand mound in.
Oh, for your,
Yeah, but I have 2 septics, I have 2 wells, I mean, I have everything separated.
did you submit that already, or your engineer
No.
told you not?
I'm sure I submitted it. I'm sure I did.
I've been here 9 years. Have you submitted in the last 9 years?
Oh, probably.
I don't think we've ever denied any plans since I've been here. Do you think your
Yeah,
plan
but
got
I'm in the
denied?
government, you know, I live up on the government. I live up on the government road.
Right, but it wouldn't come here. The government has to submit to us.
You're not supposed to be here.
No, we rule on their plans. They follow, they're in Liberty Township, so when they do stuff, they have to submit it to us. Yeah, they're not above us. They still have to follow the rules.
But they still said I had to put a saving on it and all that, I can't do
Right.
that.
That's DEP, yeah. That's required by the Department of Environment.
Yeah, I have the papers, sure, I talked to you about that.
And we could talk about that, but I talk to everybody about everything and it all gets all mixed
Oh,
up.
yeah, I'm sure.
I forgot all what.
What's all that noise?
That's this.
Oh, your breathing apparatus.
Yes. You're not supposed to be here. What happened?
Talk about it.
So what's the matter with your pond setup?
Oh, it's 6 years old. It just keeps growing and growing. Look how big it is.
Don't die, does it?
No. It turns red and green all year long, just back and forth, back and forth. Now it's in the in-between. But now it's really, they get bigger pots. It needs like a huge pot now. I've never had a place that has stayed alive this long.
No.
Yeah. It must
Must be the right place.
it's either 5 or 6, yeah, just here in this room, in this environment. That's where it's been.
So you've been here 9 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
I said I'd stay for 5.
You're good.
Has it been that long?
I don't want to be
It
here.
happens.
I've been trying to leave for the past 4.
Well, I've been a hairdresser for 50 years.
Well, you must be
I
an
quit.
expert.
77.
And I mean it this time.
You mean her or
Ask
me?
Wendy, she believes me.
I believe everything he says.
What did you do?
Every day.
What do you do?
I don't do nothing. I'm an invalid, right?
Yeah, I guess.
I need sympathy, right?
Whatever. Go
What
give him.
emperor?
It isn't it amazing how you can get around with oxygen now?
Well, I found out,
You can still keep going.
yeah, I found out I'm 60% disabled, according to the VA.
Oh.
I don't feel 60% disabled, but, and it ain't even because of my breathing.
And everybody showing up now.
All I could say is don't get old.
Well, we're old,
You
we're
ain't
how old
gonna,
are
no,
you?
you ain't gonna like it if you get old.
How old are you?
You're just a young one.
I'm 77.
Like I said, you're just a young.
You're older than I.
Yeah,
And that is.
hate to say it.
He's 78.
That's me.
No,
You're
but I
78.
don't know where they are.
He's
Yeah.
78.
I didn't think I'd made it this far.
Just ask her.
No, I didn't either, but we
They
all-
say no,
we did
walk
it.
away.
Yeah.
Just offer.
There's
Yeah.
a reason why we're here. There's
I
gotta
don't
be a
know about
reason.
that.
Yes,
I
it
know
is.
there's a reason why I get out of bed in the morning. If I get out of bed, somebody's gonna laugh. There's no reason for me to get out of bed. The wife's feet, the kids grew up listening to Papa scream when Mama got in the bed, put her cold feet on his butt.
Oh,
It takes her all night for her feet to warm up.
oh my.
I'm just saying, there's no reason to get out of bed, other than curiosity, and I know somebody's gonna laugh if I get out of bed.
Mm.
See, the oxygen's working,
Oh, yeah.
and I can turn it off.
That's good.
Sense killing battery.
I thought there'd be a lot of people here.
There's never a lot of people here unless somebody's got a bone to pick.
Well, I got a little bit of it there.
Well, there you go.
A little bit.
Just a little bone?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on, let's get excited. We need some excitement, right, Chief?
Is that our chief?
Yeah.
You see, he's got his guns on him. So he must be important. He must be important that he's carrying a gun.
Well, no, he's important because he's got that patch.
So police.
It's that patch that does it.
Are you Fairfield Police?
No, he's ours.
I'm Liberty.
This is our chief of police right here.
What's your name?
Terry.
What?
Terry.
Jerry?
Terry.
Jerry.
Terry.
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 Last name Doyle.
Well, we might have to use you.
Oh, why?
Well, we got a problem with the neighbor setting off these and the neighbors are all upset. He
She
says
wasn't
it's
around here for Pelican.
He
Every-
says it's
I'm
cannonball,
serious.
and everybody's complaining about it because it scares the animals.
So nobody's complaining to me.
Well, you might get a call because the neighbors call.
Yeah, we have not gotten one call.
Where are you living?
We own
I
our
came to the
property.
side door.
You
Yeah, they're
next to
all
some,
back.
oh, up there in the hills.
Yeah.
They're gonna call you next, cause they call us because they're our tenants. They live in the house.
Yeah, nobody's called me about
Well, he puts it on, is it allowed for any time?
that. I would have to review the ordinance, but I'm gonna just say off the cuff, no,
No,
It's not.
because,
He has 2 cannons.
because we have an ordinance against loud mufflers on cars. Why would we allow you to shoot a cannon?
Yeah, yeah.
I'd have to
I think
review.
he shoots blanks,
yeah.
I think, isn't it blanks?
Well, yeah,
out?
it, all
But
it is.
it's very loud.
Percussion.
Scares all the animals to death.
He tried to talk to him about it because they call us. 'Cause we
every
own
New
it.
Year's Eve, Pelican would set off his cannon off.
Yeah, we had
Yeah.
another person
Well,
that
my husband told him, out here, told him, he said, you know, you can put it off, if you put it off like on the 4th of July or, you know, a celebration, he said you could maybe be okay.
That's one thing,
But
right?
he puts it off, they said as soon as we go away, he gets it out and puts it off.
As soon as you two go away.
He knows that we don't approve of it, yeah.
So you two go away, then he sets it off
Sets it off.
and doesn't care if the other
Doesn't
ones
care
don't
anybody.
approve.
So they just need to call you.
I guess,
Just don't
I guess
arrest
I
us.
would look at it this way, he respects you,
Well, I guess.
because if not, he'd do it while you were
I
home,
have
right?
a lily pond and he put it on.
You have a card on you.
And I about fell in the. I
That
about
wouldn't
fell
be
in
Take
the-
his card.
Rick Gladfelder.
Greg
Rick.
Felker?
Rick is his first name. He's got a garage up there at the bend. You go past side R, and you got that 90-degree bend,
Do what?
and then you go straight
So
up.
you're
gravel
up,
driveway.
you're up on the
Site.
back entrance to
The
Site
side.
R on
Yeah.
Platte Hill Road.
Yeah, all you have to do is drive up there once in a while.
Cause I was just up there
Well, the neighbors they were gonna.
like
call
2 weeks
police.
ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. A gentleman was cutting his grass, had his cell phone in his pocket and accidentally dialed 911, but, yeah.
Yeah.
And hey, I'd rather it be that than a real emergency, you know?
Yeah, but still.
Yeah, all you'd have to do is talk to him and, you know, we don't want no problems with them, you know, they just,
Oh, and that's what I would take him a copy of the ordinance and explain to him.
yeah, that's all you'd have to do is just say a little talk, but
Yeah.
don't tell him who called you.
Yeah.
Well, it's like me. I got
And
neighbors.
everybody's upset about it, there's 8 families up there.
You know my neighbor is Orndorff's down below me, the stone house? Okay. We were there one night and they were having I don't know if it was Halloween or 4th of July or something. Sounded like they were throwing quarter sticks,
Oh, okay.
you know? But I didn't mind until they kept doing it after 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
So the next day, I walked down, I says, you know, a little bit of courtesy maybe? Never did it again.
Yeah.
You know, you just gotta communicate.
Yeah.
There's good people here. They
And,
just don't realize.
Well, and they're just not, they're thinking about what they're doing at the time. They're not thinking it's affecting everyone else,
Right.
you know? And,
No, they're only doing it for their
Yeah,
pleasure.
please do.
I can't.
and when you explain it to them, then they realize, you know.
Yeah. I know, it's just aggravating.
Oh, absolutely.
Our neighbors just are all got a problem. They're all, they can't, I don't know, they just argue and they just can't get along up there. There's dogs barking, we never had
So
dogs.
now, wait, let me.
Bring back entrance to site on.
Right. So if I go out Harbaugh Valley,
Mm-hmm. You go up the hill there.
and
you
I make the left, right?
Mhm.
At the
At
bend.
the, at the bend, right?
At the what?
You go
At the
past
bend.
the main gate.
Oh, the bend,
Keep
okay.
So you're on the other side of the road closure right now, right? Or they open it?
They open it.
Yeah.
But you were on the other
You're taking
side,
a left at the
going
red
up
line.
Platte Hill, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're the second place, there's
Yep,
a
yep,
flag
I know.
out,
Yep.
and we own that property there, and
Okay.
they live in our.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I had exactly where you were.
Mhm.
When you say the backside, because there's a couple backside entrances.
I know, that's what we're complaining about. Our road is falling in,
I heard,
it is.
and
We
it's
need-
not,
We need
it-
repairs.
unfortunately.
It's not for the township, it's
Huh?
government, it's a government road, I know
Yeah.
it for a fact.
Yeah,
And
it's not,
They
it's,
want the township to take care
we
of
have
it.
already discussed it with
Yeah.
the government.
Yeah.
Mr. Barlow and I even was there when he told him. And he said, listen,
I
that
know,
road was put in by the government.
I know it, they
And
paid us the property, the
They
whole
said,
way
you
up
know,
the road.
we don't, he said, we don't plow it.
No,
We don't take care of it.
mm-mm,
It's not our road.
exactly.
I mean, I can't enforce traffic on it unless it's a major traffic
They're trying
violation.
to pin, I don't know if you know Kevin Upston, but he's the one that's up there, he's commander in chief up at this site. And I've talked to Kevin a couple times and he just puts it off, you know. I call people all day today to try to get some kind of help
Clarity.
with repairing the road.
Right, right.
Yeah, and, you know, they just gave me the runaround today, so the only person that really made any sense was Dan Mall, the
Representative.
representative.
Mhm.
He said, you take some pictures, and he said, you send them to me and see what I can do.
Yeah.
You think he could?
You know, he has contacts in DC, so
Yeah,
there's a possibility.
that, he's the only one that gave me any kind of hope.
Who would that be? Secret Service you gotta get a hold of.
Isn't they the one to run that?
No.
Special Naval Operations, that's what it's called.
He would actually speak with the,
Pentagon.
Department of Defense or Pentagon.
Yeah, there's,
Because they're under the
what's the
Pentagon.
Joyce man? He's the Joyce, what's his first name? John Joyce. He's a
Representative.
yeah, but he's bigger, he's a bigger guy, he's more
Yeah,
involved.
he's
I didn't
he's
call him.
representative to DC. He's
Yeah, I
not
didn't
PA
call him.
representative to PA.
Yeah, I didn't talk to him today, but I talked to, Larry
Mastriani
Rock,
is our
And
representative.
Doug Mastriano is
Doug,
our
he's-
representative.
He's a
yes,
Republican.
yeah, you know Doug out, yeah.
Yeah, but he'll tell you what you wanna hear.
And Doug will listen to you and he'll explain it all to you.
Well,
Yeah.
back to our about Cannon. So I don't need to tell you to ride up there, but, you know,
Somebody needs to complain to him, and that's all it.
Yeah, give me a call.
yeah.
When I get a call about it, then I'll go up there.
Now,
Now, I will
he'll
tell you
be
this, if I'm
See
not
it's hot.
on,
You have
and
another guy.
if, well, we have several guys, but if I'm not on or if we're not on, state police cover us, they will not enforce local ordinances. They only enforce state law, okay? So, unless it's an unreasonable hour or something to that effect, they probably won't come out due to the fact that it's not gonna constitute disorderly conduct.
Then I guess they should act for you directly.
Well,
Well, we had to call.
when you call in and tell them you live in Liberty Township, if we're on duty, they'll dispatch it. But if one of us is not on, because there are times that state police cover us, because we're not 24/7.
No. Okay, well, we'll see what goes.
All right,
Okay.
Thank
His-
you.
His name is Lionel Coleman,
okay.
that's his name. And you talked about, you're a big guy, he's a little guy, so maybe you can just walk in there with your gun and talk tough. I don't know, I don't like problems.
Well, I
really
have this
don't.
old saying, I've been doing this 29 years, I have this old saying, okay?
Mhm.
I'm the police, not the scare police. So if I have a law violation, I'll talk to them.
Yeah,
If I don't, I'm not gonna violate anybody's rights.
Mhm. That's the way to do it, yeah. Well, thanks for talking.
Absolutely, that's what we're here
I wasn't
for.
gonna tell you about the cannon boats when I seen you, I thought, well,
Right.
maybe you should hear about that story. No, they all left. Even Wendy left, huh?
We should leave too.
Yeah, we could get nowhere. Dan also one, I think I need to hand up this. How about that? We talked to the policeman. He'd scare Lionel, wouldn't it? Just be tough, keep her mouth shut, let him get him. All he has to do is say, you know, you can't be doing this.
But, I don't know, I've been running back and forth and all over the place right now, toodaloo.
Where'd everybody go?
They're in executive session.
Oh.
They have to consult with the attorney about some of the items that are on the agenda
Oh, I see.
that are confidential. And then, that way they can get out and.
Cause we were ready to go home.
What's that?
We were ready to go home.
You can go home unless you have a question. Was your questions answered?
Not that one. The road.
Well, it could be a while.
Oh,
Sometimes they're in there an hour.
oh well, we're ready. I'm tired. Yeah, I'm tired.
Let's go.
Did Terry help you with anything? or-
Yes, he did.
Okay, great. So
So the
you.
road would need fixed.
Okay, well,
And I'll talk to Dan Hall.
we'll talk to him again, and then if he
Yeah,
wants
that's
to talk to the township, if there's anything.
Thank you for your help.
Sure, or come back in September if you don't get anywhere, how about that?
I just,
Don't say bum at me. Where's the
listened,
police? I've been assaulted.
I listened to you, you said come to the meeting.
Well, I didn't know this was gonna happen.
I'm glad I didn't bring all the neighbors, cause I was gonna tell them all to come, but they're all so difficult right now. Everybody's just like, ew. You know, they're at each other's throats.
That's not good.
No.
That's no way to resolve a problem.
Well, you tell them that we just had road problems up there.
I know that, I actually told them before you came.
Yeah,
All
Dan and all, and explain to them your issue.
everybody off because we started late.
That's right, SWAT's out there entertaining them.
He's on that auction bottle. I told him last night, just not me, I was gonna squeeze his tube shut.
I'm gonna ask if he needs a light.
Yeah.
I don't even have, I don't in my pocket for my lighter.
No meeting is complete without Richard.
Hey, it's okay now, you can start.
6:26.
6:26.
Is this?
No, this is mine.
Oh my goodness, we packed today.
Yeah.
Nothing like throwing an executive session. All right, we're gonna reconvene the executive session here,
that's fine.
6:26.
Oh, I had
Terry, actually,
John,
Fine.
good to see you.
you want to.
Fine, and here you.
He doesn't have to be here now, you got questions for Terry.
6:26, you reconvene.
6:26.
Thank you.
Questions?
You have questions for the chief for tonight? No. No, not now, okay.
Yeah, no, I'll be, do I?
No, I'm just asking you, because he wanted to go, yeah, we thought we was gonna ask you questions, but they changed their mind, so you're good. All right, we're reconvening at 6:25 to 6:26 for our regular meeting, we was in executive session, to go over with our council, a couple of issues that came before the board. One of them is, new business item, would be 11D, the Pike property and the subdivision plan or settlement agreement. All right, and then contractual agreements between the other two towns and the other townships. Okay, so that's recovered. We're gonna go to public comment?
I got something.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
What do you got?
I figure it should be on record that I guess it was you guys that organized the night out with Terry there? Or was it all Terry?
Terry and Jessica,
So you guys had nothing to do with it?
well, we gave them approval to go
All
forward.
right, well, it was fun. I just wanted on public record, everybody who didn't go should have.
Yeah, it was a good turnout.
It was a nice turnout and it was very enjoyable.
Good job, Barry.
Glad you went.
Yeah, glad you were there.
Oh, I had to.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for that feedback.
Yeah, that's good to
What
hear.
happened to the other people?
They had a complaint that you had no jurisdiction over.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Women, your voice got deep.
We straighten that out, you don't have no problem.
Well, thank you very
They're
much.
tired and ready to go home.
Okay. All right, so no other public comment?
Yeah.
We
It's
need
just,
on
it's just for
supervisor.
the benefit of being an auditor.
Supervisor comment? No comments.
I'd like to say I'd like to thank Chief DeWitt and Jess for a terrific job, particularly Jess. She worked hard on that and was a bundle of nerves early on last night, but got through it. It was a respectable turnout for sure for the first time. I hope we can move forward and do that again next year because it's a good thing. The other thing I'd like to say is permits. People are still not calling the township to make sure whether or not they need a permit for what they may be doing. It's a simple process. Call Wendy and she can let them know what they need to do. So it's important to do that. That's all I have.
Okay. I have one thing here. I received an email from a resident, and what they were really wanted to know is they wanted to pay their taxes online. And they were pretty upset that they were not able to go online and do their taxes through an online position. It's a doctor that apparently lives outside of our township and lives property. Anyhow, I did check in on this. Even the county is not doing a lot of this stuff unless it's in collection. I looked into it. For us to go to online ability to pay your taxes, we would have to first off incur a monthly fee to do that, a 3% increase to your taxes. Also, an initial $2,000 to get the for the cost of the service to be set up and the machine here to be able to accept online payments. So it's not feasible for Liberty Township with our taxpayers to go to online, tax, paying your taxes online, especially at this point in time, maybe in the future, that might be something that would be, considered, but at the time, this is to answer, this particular person's email, but also any other taxpayers that have maybe questioned that we're not able to do this at this time. It's not cost effectively for us to do it. I did check with our tax collector and wanted to relay that message to anyone that may be watching our township meetings online. Okay, that's all I have about that. We will move on to the minutes for July the 3rd of 2025. Did everyone have an opportunity to review those minutes?
Yes.
No.
Everyone had an opportunity, can I get a motion to approve the minutes as presented?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Let me go through here. The Treasurer's Report for July 2025. Did everyone have an opportunity to review the Treasurer's Report for 2025, July 2025?
Yes.
All right, I'll make a motion that we approve the Treasurer's Report as it presented.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. All right, now we're at 7A. Hold on. All right, 7A. We have the invoices from 7/3 to 8/6 of 2025. Did everyone have an opportunity to review those?
Yep.
Yep.
I make a motion that we approve those as presented.
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. All right, the next thing we have is our payroll. Our payroll, the first payroll is for 6/29/25 to 7/12. Mr. Hill, you reviewed the payroll.
I did.
All right, and I'll make a motion that we approve the payroll as presented.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. The second one is 7/13/25 through 7/26/25. I reviewed it, I'll make a motion to approve it as presented.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. All right, the next thing we have is going to be our township report to police department is up first.
Thank you, sir. First off, I want to give a huge thank you and accolade to Jess for all the hard work she put in for the last 2 months or 3 months to make our National Night Out a success. Her and I worked together and bounced ideas, but I gave her the ball and asked her to run with it, and she did. And she did a very nice job. We had a great turnout. We talked to everyone that was there, and they were happy with it. It was just a great night to get together, and you know, I saw that we had residents from the west end of our township there, you know, from out on Harbaugh Valley Road. So, you know, they were there enjoying the night with their children. Yeah, we had a really good turnout. But along with that, I want to thank the Board of Supervisors for their approval and also your support by showing up last night and bringing one of the vehicles out for the township. That meant a lot to us. That all three of you were there. So, and yeah, we are looking at next year already. So we'll go from there. This month, the month of July, we patrolled a total of 1,982 miles. We put in 306 total hours, which included 95.5 hours of the administrative assistant. I know she works 80 hours in a month, however, this goes from the first of the month to the end of the month, so it picks up like some hours from the previous pay period, that's all. Just to explain, she was not on overtime. Total patrol hours, 210.5. We, wrote 18 citations. This is amongst the three townships. 24 traffic warnings and, faulty equipment. We handled a total of 98 incidents, which some of them just seemed to continue. They didn't stop after we left, and it took up quite a few hours, but we ran 2 traffic details for the Center of Traffic Safety. 2 arrests, non-traffic citations were filed for Freedom Township for trespassing. We had 82 on-call hours that were not billed because we were not called out. Along with that, Sergeant Morris and I are rotating on-call hours to cover the township. When Sergeant Morris is on call, he does cover Highland Township as well, since he lives right there. Gettysburg Bike Week had occurred during this time, July 11th, 12th, and 13th. We had absolutely no issues whatsoever. There was no problems in our area. I understand Gettysburg Borough had a couple issues and what have you, but we had none, which is great. We did demo test an internet hotspot for the patrol units from T-Mobile, which worked great. I had very little disconnect on that. It was awesome. However, we did find out we're in a contract with Verizon, and it would not be advantageous for us to break the contract unless T-Mobile is willing to pay that. And from talking with Jess, she said they didn't seem like they were offering to do that. So we're gonna have to stay with what we have right now until we get to the end or close to the end of the contract, and we can look at changing.
How do the 2 compare?
Oh, T-Mobile blew Verizon out of the water. I mean, Verizon, just today, I couldn't connect like 6 times because of the overcast.
Especially this area.
Yeah, but when I had T-Mobile,
Oh, sorry. I should have shut it off. I should have shut it off.
when I had the T-Mobile connected, I lost service maybe 1 time a shift, and that was only intermittent, you know, it was just because I had went under the trees, you know, and broke contact with the sky or something, but other than that, it was great. It kept me connected, kept things running, it was very good. So, and I understand, you know, Mr. Hill had mentioned about FirstNet. I do wanna use yours if, you know, and we'll do that comparison too, because FirstNet may never disconnect for me, you know, who knows? There are a lot of areas in our, especially McLaughlin Road, you know, out on Water and McLaughlin, and you get into that area in certain areas of Bullfrog, you have no service whatsoever on your cell phone or what have you. Well, Verizon's hotspot's the same way, it would just disconnect. I did not have that problem with T-Mobile's because it's basically like FirstNet. If it can see the sky, you're gonna have service. You know, it's like what they, Skynet, isn't that? Yeah, so, but just to let you know, at this time, it wouldn't be advantageous. It'd just be too much to justify. The contracts, police service, as you know, we did complete them, presented them to you for, your review and approval. All camera footage, whether it's MVR or body worn camera, that's over 60 days and not preserved for evidence, is purged every month. So with that being said, I have one other thing to say. I was in conversation with Chadwick Fox, and he has decided not to come to work for us. So he's not released from his doctor yet anyway, but he did tell me that. That was his decision. So he and I are going to meet so I can get back our stuff and we'll move forward. I would like permission, I did ask Jess to look into, throwing an advertisement out there, cause I know, Hack is having a graduation here. I think, or they just had a graduation, they have a new class starting, but I asked her about maybe get a, already certified, you know, clause in there for a part-time officer, or two.
Okay. Yeah, I would say, I don't know if the board needs to approve them advertising to hire.
Okay, I wasn't sure, I didn't wanna
I
step
don't
on
know if
toes.
we've done that before.
Yeah,
We just let the chief handle it, if
I appreciate that,
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
You can advertise and.
I didn't wanna step on any toes or violate anything, and I didn't want you guys to see it in the paper and then go, huh, you know.
Cause I know a lot of times we went through the Chiefs Association,
Yeah.
for the advertising and stuff like that. too.
Yep, yep,
All right,
yeah,
sounds good.
thank you.
Anyone have any questions for the chief? No
No.
questions. All right, thank you, Chief.
Thank you,
Appreciate
sir.
it, bud.
Is there a excuse me, I do have one question. Is there an upcoming meeting up at the Blue Ridge Sportsman's coming up?
Yes, that is coming up, the emergency meeting on August 11th.
Monday.
That's, not quite sure what it's about, but, yeah, it's an emergency meeting for all, August. The only thing, again, is, I know that we talked earlier in the week, that we have that timeline for first response to file those, charges.
I was looking at that this afternoon.
Yeah, so it, like I said, we just don't wanna miss that window.
With me being out with my, bereavement leave last week, that kind of, yeah.
Okay, yeah, like I say, that's the only biggie for me personally, is that we don't miss that window to file those charges.
And the Blue Ridge Sportsman's, just to bring you all up to date, I did meet with all they have a whole new board,
Yeah.
and I did meet with them, along with, they have a forensic auditor, and we all spoke, and they were happy with the result that he and I, I've been trying to explain to anyone I spoke to there that I'm not going to get them their money back. I am not the collection agency. I'm looking whether or not I can file charges. The courts will worry about restitution.
Correct.
It's not on me. And their forensic auditor said, he's 100% correct. He's not a collection agency, you know. So we agreed, the auditor and I agreed to sit down together, which we did, and we reviewed notes, because he had a lot of things I didn't have that weren't provided to me. So we exchanged some information. Now, he did just send me an email, which I have to speak with the district attorney in regards to whether or not I'm releasing some of the things he asked for, due to the fact that I had obtained them by search warrant, you know. So they're evidence, so we'll have to see if the DA says, yeah, it's no problem, he's working for the victim. I don't see it a problem, but. So it is moving forward. Of course, it's no shock to you, Mr. Barlow or Mr. Kyle, since you're both members, that you understand I've hit roadblocks with a lot of the people on my list to interview. They're either stonewalling me or just not returning my call because they don't want to cooperate with the information that they have. So, but we are moving forward and we are getting somewhere, hopefully.
Cool. All right, cool. All right.
Thank
Sounds
you.
Good.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Anytime.
Next thing we have on here is a two-factor
Authentication.
authentication. I'm assuming you guys had an opportunity to read the email that was sent out for this CNET, JNET compliance requirement.
Yeah, the federal government is requiring the state to comply, the state's requiring us to comply.
I predict.
You understand. I understand, Mr. Hill, you're real familiar with this.
Right.
So, basically, we have to have a two-step authentication
Right.
for any computers that access the NCIC clean computer, which is all of our computers, okay? I reached out to, Mr. Baum, who's our IT guy, said, can you get me some prices and some different plans? And he replied with, you all have his email, I believe. That was the best plan that he came up with, and actually it'd be the easiest because each person in the department would be issued a pass fob, which would work on every computer in the department, so.
And that's a total of $525.
Yeah, it's $75 per person, plus we would want an extra. And we also gotta look at, you know, I don't wanna just buy them and have them laying around, but if we are, I mean, I'm still waiting on, like, Mr. Gaskin's in the process of trying to see if he can challenge the state to come back. So we may have a couple hires, we can always buy them when we hire, but we need at least one extra, okay?
Right. Does anyone have any questions on this particular request?
Is that a government, specific specification, or is it any fob? Like, does he just require, like, you have to have the RSA?
They just require a two-step authentication, yeah, because I actually had to answer a questionnaire for JNet, and they asked me, are you working on it? Because it has to be done by, I think, October or the end of this year. And I said I was, you know, but yeah, they did not say it has to be a certain.
Well, the only reason I ask is, you know, we have a relationship with Microsoft, and there are these free authenticators that would require that somebody puts it on their device, and that would be that we issue the phone. I meant to ask this question via email, but you could get one for your device, which I think is actually free. But I don't know, you just a flood in the water.
The only way they can access JNet or CNET via the telephone, via the cell.
All the authenticators, this is just like your fob.
Right.
I not have to see.
Oh yeah, that's what we do at Gettysburg. We don't have a fob. We utilize Microsoft Authenticator
exactly.
on the phone.
Yeah.
And and it's free for the authenticator to be downloaded. But you know, I don't know why he suggested this.
Yeah, it's weird to me that because I hate the fobs, right? I actually keep the fob for Symantec for us in a special box so I know where it is. Whereas I'm using MFA for everything, right?
Yeah.
So it's on my phone. I know where my phone is.
Yeah.
So it's a utilization thing. It's
Yeah. We all have our emails on our phone.
Yeah.
So where's the authentication coming from? Well, it comes to your phone either by text message or by email. And then all you do is, and I would say it goes through the email, and then they'll say, are you trying to log in? Yes. And then,
So what I'm talking about is actually the fob generating token is generated on the phone. So the 6-digit number that's usually generated from the
that's
fob,
what I'm saying.
same piece of software is running on here. So you don't even have to be connected to the internet. I can turn it off. The authenticator is still going to generate the ID.
Correct.
So there's no internet, no tokens, no SMS.
Yes, because it'll pop up that you have to answer yes and enter in the 6-digit code, and you're done. It'll approve you to log in.
Right. I just would have thought there was something in our Microsoft arrangement that would have provided this for
We
separate
can
buy.
ask Jeff if that's.
Do you
an
mind
option.
asking?
Let's ask Jeff.
Yeah,
if-
I agree.
For another option,
Because we
besides purchasing.
don't have to approve this tonight,
No.
Yeah, I was just like, I think that Microsoft has their authenticator. We should have it with our enterprise license, whatever we've got. It should be in that.
And their authenticator, like I said, Gettysburg Police Department uses it.
Yeah, so you know that it's something.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Something to look into, and it's
Yeah,
my favorite word, free.
Jeff,
Yeah.
look into that.
And right, exactly. That's I was kind of taken back by the cost because I didn't think Gettysburg would be paying, you know, a lot of money for us to be downloading the authenticator onto our phone.
Well, the problem with the fobs is you lose them.
Yeah.
Right? You hire somebody and you don't have a fob and someone's not accessing the system. And when you hire somebody, you want to have everything ready to go, right? Just it's another thing to worry about. Whereas with that, it's just so easy.
Yeah, I agree.
Turn it back in.
Yeah, I'm happy to help out if I can.
Yeah, and that, yes.
Alright, so we'll table this here until a later date and, let Jeff, and the chief, and even Chris, can get involved if he'd like and see if we can do a different direction. Alright, we'll table that one there.
One other question for the chief, I overlooked it. What's, Officer Hassinger's status, how's he doing?
He's doing better, he's, still dealing with some things.
Issues, okay. Good enough.
I just spoke to him the other day and he said
Can I ask about
he's doing better. I did, actually, I told him that you all are supportive of him.
Okay.
Alright, thank you very much. Alright, the only other thing is the police service intermunicipal contract. We're gonna table that because, we have some more questions to present, before we move forward with, actually approving the contract.
Yep.
Is that correct?
That's correct.
Alright, I'll make a motion to table.
Seconded.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Alright, we're gonna move down here now to zoning. Enforcement request for construction bond release, for Operation Second Chance. And that's, parcel number 25B1800240000. I have no problem with the, bond release, at this point in time. I think everything up there is pretty much done. I actually had an opportunity to talk to Cindy last night. She showed me pictures. I believe she showed Bobby some pictures too,
Yeah.
of Ryan Marina and what they've done.
Yep.
I think that's, supervisors should go up actually, together and do a tour of what's going on and what they've done. It is amazing. And then show them some support. So I would make a motion that we release the bond.
Can we release the bond once we confirm that all bills have been paid?
Oh, yeah,
She's
absolutely.
gonna get a bill from the engineer for the inspection.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
Yeah,
just want to amend.
yeah, we put a condition on it and we release the bond once all the bills have been satisfied and paid.
Thank you.
I'll second that with the conditions.
All in favor? Aye. Thank you. Request for construction bond release for Golden Woods 2575 Track Road. This is 25D18004-000. Are there still questions on
It
this?
failed
particular-
its inspection.
Huh?
It failed its inspection.
It's found the inspection, so we don't wanna release the bond at this time. So I make a motion we deny the release of this bond, until they come into compliance.
And
with-
we issue a letter for correction.
Yeah, letter of correction, on the property.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, the next thing we have on here for this, land use and driveway.
Excuse me, Mr. Chairman, I'm sorry.
Yep.
But it's my understanding that they built larger than what was approved on their plan or on their building permit, or maybe both.
I think it was both.
Yeah.
It's, the building permit that is a hairy situation. I think I said that too. There's some errors on there, what was issued, what was not. It's still in question, and we have to talk to PNC about that. But definitely it was built outside of the approved land development plan that was approved at their hearing, which gave them the permission to have them.
Right, and so was that we approved that land development plan, so.
We did, but when they built
They built
outside the
right.
Yeah,
plan.
so I think also they're gonna need to amend that land.
That's
development.
correct, but that's why I said with instructions on how to do the correction. You were gonna issue a letter for that?
No, because I don't know exactly what needs to be corrected. I think KPI inspected it, right? And yeah,
I can work with you on how we wanna handle that offline.
yeah, but I think they're gonna need to file
They're
and
gonna have
amend
to
it.
amend their land development plan.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
if you want that in the motion, you can put that in the motion.
Yeah, or just make a separate motion that they also file an amended land development plan to conform with what was built there.
Correct, go ahead.
So I make a motion that they make an amendment to the plan they submitted, to show what is, there at the present time and to be approved by KPI and our zoning officer.
And then the supervisors will approve it too.
Yeah.
Second.
Correct. It will go through the whole submission
Right,
process. It
right.
goes to the planning commission and everything.
Yeah, it goes back to planning board and then home run.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the
You need a
motion.
second?
Second.
All in favor?
Alright,
Alright.
Yeah, Wendy, there's no really, I mean, KPI, you just tell them, hey, this is what you need to put on your plan, and, you know.
I just wanted to run it past you. It came from KBI what the instructions were, but I wanted to run it, but they said, please check with your solicitor. Obviously, they're not going to advise, that's why I gave it to you.
Yeah, no.
If you're supportive of what KPI has
I'm
said, then
supportive
that's
of-
exactly what we
Yeah,
do.
what the.
That's all I needed, your approval or your
Okay.
support.
I support it.
Thank you.
Okay, for land use permits, we have the 2809 Bullfrog Road for stormwater drain correction. We got a land use permit, 20-foot Strawswell Trail, pole barn and carport for a $100 permit. Andrews Electric, for Water Street installation of generator for $100 land use. Dottie's, Dots, 30 by 28 storage building, land use permit. And Kim, SWH, with the garage, for a $100 permit, total $500 for land use permits. Also, $65 for a driveway permit for a total of $565. Alright, and of course you have in your packet ongoing enforcement issues that, PMCA has been, continuing to work on. You can read over some of those and see what they are, and of course, the Bullfrog Road, the 10 Girl Scout Road, the Risk and Strawswell Trail Earth Disturbance Grading, that's still ongoing. The 2650 Bullfrog, 620 Track Road, and 30 Girl Scout Road. All those things are going on. That hearing for 30 Girl Scout Road has been, we've asked for a continuance on that where KPI can also be party to the discussion at the hearing before the magistrate. That's all we have from KPI, ENCA. Of course, that's the, we already did that, that was approved. That was already done. That's done. That's that we just talked about, get there. Alright, the next item is the, under the road department. So, in the road department, we had, let's see, a total of 518 miles driven for the month of July. Unleaded fuel was 60.5 gallons, off-road diesel was 102.5 gallons. Bruce has continued to mow along the roadways and keep that up to date, up to speed. Bobby and Bruce was also out doing some road work, particularly over on Orchard Road and Boyle Road, especially at the bridge crossing there. We did contact the county, had a conversation with Mr. Cameron from the county for bridge inspections. I made them aware that there's the abutment to the bridge is separated, and also the vegetation. He informed myself and Bobby also was privy to that conversation, that they've hired Robar Construction to address the bridge, not only the separation issue, but also the vegetation. He indicated that they was going to try to push them to take action on the bridge sooner than later, but we'll see what happens there. But anyhow, that's some of the things that are going on under Bobby. Also, Bruce went out and put up some signs along Winthrop Road for the creek crossings where some of the signs have been missing. So I want to thank those guys for that, for going out and taking care of some of that stuff. Also, a couple of weeks ago, we had a pretty bad storm went through the township, took down quite a few trees in our township, particularly at Chris's place. Uprooted quite a few trees around his place. So anyhow, we were able to get out, get those cleaned up. I actually was out and about when the went down, so I was right there, pretty much around the corner. So we was right on top of doing that. Anyhow, that's pretty much what's going on with the road department. We are continuing to go forward with, some road projects. We have some on the agenda tonight to review, and then we'll plan accordingly once we decide how we wanna go. So the first one on there is, C1, the boom mower rental. Called Stevens Equipment, got a price, to rent the boom mower, which we've done this in the past, for a month period. It's $8,200 for the rental, of the unit, and plus there's another approximately $1,500, to transport it. I think it's from up, where did they say you're bringing that thing from, Bobby? Up near Philadelphia, wasn't it?
No,
Or Pittsburgh?
no, it was up by Johnstown.
Johnstown, that's right, Johnstown.
It was up, I can't think of the name of town, I know it.
Yeah, so we tentatively, told them we would like to, if we move forward with doing some boom mowing, in the township, the end of September, to the middle of October, timeframe to do this. Like I said, it's gonna be right around, $10,000 for, the boom mower and to move it, the transportation to it here.
Yeah, we have to provide the fuel and the labor
Correct.
in addition to that.
That is correct. So, anyhow, I have no problem with this, scheduling this and getting it done, as long as we have the resources within inside of our, maintenance budget to do so, I believe we do. Any consideration?
Let me see here, effective date here, which I assume is the date that we're supposed to get the machine is on 9/24, is that right?
Approximate time, that's
Yeah,
just,
approximate.
that's something you just had to put in for approximate. Yeah.
That's a moving target.
Yeah, somewhere in that time frame, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Works for me. I make a motion that we move forward with this.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Alright, we will get that scheduled and get it, taken care of. The other thing in here, and I don't know if that's in the wrong place. That's Alright, I did meet, with AAA, paving, last week to come out and meet with me to give me some different costs to do some base repair and some other projects, here in the township. You have on your list, it would be, 8C number 3.
Yep.
And also number 2, because he's breaking
Yeah,
the
I didn't realize it was
No, that's,
on here.
no, that's totally fine. So anyhow, the first one is Top of Road. We went road by road. Top of Road, for 191 feet, by 8 feet, by 66 feet. This is, base repair that needs to be done. 215, I'm sorry, I messed up. At 191 Top of Road, it's an 8-foot section by 100, by 66 foot that needs base repair. This is approximate area, 215 Top of Road, 9 foot by 150 foot for base repair. At 320 Top of Road, which is right below Jeff Grant's house, there's a 9 foot by 50 foot area that's got sunk in the road. That's right over where the crossover pipe is at the pond. That needs repair. So what they're gonna do with that would be, they'd mill it to a depth of 3 inches in the hallway of the excess material. It's approximately 301 square yards for these places at 3 inches and 19 millimeter. They would seal the joints, with 24-22 sealing. The price for that particular project on Top of Road, if you decide to move forward, is $20,890. The next road is Orchard Road. Orchard Road's at the bridge, not the separation that's a county problem, but after you cross the bridge, there's a section in there that is 9 feet by 45 feet that needs to be repaired. And then at 954, which is almost in front of Mrs. Boyle's home, it's 954, it's 9 feet by 112 feet.
Question,
Yes,
you got marked Orchard Road, do you mean Boyle? At the bridge?
yeah, it's supposed to be Boyle.
Orchard Road, it should be Boyle Road, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm getting you across
So,
that.
well, thank you too. Okay, so this needs
Yeah,
a renamed, he'll have them resubmitted.
yeah, we're not doing Orchard Road, because they're doing, that road's getting completely redone.
Okay, so Boyle Road.
That's Boyle Road, sorry about that.
Yeah, there's no bridge on Orchard.
Correct. Alright, so that's the mill, again, at 3 inches and all the way to excess, paved 157 square feet, square yards at 3 inches with 19 millimeter overlaid and seal. That's $15,180. The next road is Petra Road. Petra Road is a 9-foot section by 230 foot. That particular section right there is down close to Track Road, just when we get there before the V intersection.
Where all those culverts are, or the Y, you're talking?
Just before you get to the Y.
Just before you.
On the right hand side down along the field there.
Okay,
That big dip in there.
okay,
Same thing, 3 inches of mill out, hauling away, and 230 square yards of 3 inch and 19 millimeter overlay for a price of $22,238. The next one, these are the crossover pipes. On Petra Road, there's 11 crossover pipes that are sunken that need to be leveled out. On Bullfrog, there's 10 of them that are crossover pipes that we installed last year, and they settled. So to fill the sink area, the pipe was 9.5 millimeter, and seal was $11,765.
so, question,
Yes,
Petra Road, they're gonna replace 11 pipe crossings,
no replacing. There's no replacing.
they're just gonna
So that,
level
They're
them out.
gonna level. This is level. They're not
Same
replacing.
way with Bullfrog.
Right. This is
Okay.
all to level the sunken
Okay.
areas of the road.
Got you?
Yeah. Yeah, that's all level. There's no pipe replacement at all.
What's the millings, what are we doing with them?
What are we doing with the minutes?
Mm-hmm.
See, it says they're hauled away.
Okay,
Now, if we wanted to haul them and dump them here, yeah, we can do that.
that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
It's gonna be several loads, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. There'll be a few loads.
Um,
I did not tally up those total numbers. I could do that.
I didn't write it down. I think it was about 70,000 if I remember right, total.
Mr. Barlow,
Yes.
did you guys at the beginning of the year request bids for all your paving projects in the township? No. Well, see, for the first 3, then you'd have to get 3 quotes on that.
Oh, no, I checked with our state rep on this. All our liquid fuels money is going to the Orchard Road project. So I asked him if we're not taking this money out of our liquid fuels money, do we have to do that? And his answer was no, if you're taking it out of general funds.
Yeah, no, the second class, I
It's
disagree.
$100,000, it's $101,000 that you have to do the phone bid. It used to be 25, wasn't it, Wendy?
I don't know anything in my brain, do not ask me.
No, no.
I would love that.
But this is the price that we're getting, I can get other prices, that's not a problem.
Yeah, I would, under the second class township code, maybe for liquid fuels, that's a totally different statute. The second class township code, under 12.9, well, you can approve the Petra and Bullfrog Road, cause that's under 12,900. You don't have to get any phone quotes.
Okay.
But between 12.9 and 23.8, you gotta get phone quotes. And then if you're over that, then you gotta go through the bid process. Now, some of my townships, at the beginning of the year, if they know they got a lot of projects like this, they'll just request what's your cost to, your general cost to do this type of work, mill and pave roads that we need milled and paved in the township. And then they would submit time and materials.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, sure,
and then if you did it that way, then, you know, if AAA won that bid, then you could use them to do as many roads as you want, but, and most townships do not do that, request a bid right at the beginning of the year, most of them do it for each project.
Right.
But you do gotta get 2 other quotes, I mean, you can call New Enterprise and,
Yeah, I got a whole list.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, I got a whole list.
And maybe it'll be lower, who knows, I doubt it. AAA's been getting a lot of contracts, and, a lot of my townships are saying that, they're actually coming under what is bid, the charges, so,
Yeah,
you know.
because what it ended up doing, they do time and material, this is estimated truck.
Yeah, well, they usually estimate high, so, but you gotta get, for the first 3, you gotta get the 3 quotes.
First 3?
Yeah, because they're over 12,900.
Okay. Yeah, that's not a problem, I can do that.
Okay. Well, you need 2 more quotes for each, then you're fine.
Yeah. Well, we can do that, that's not a problem at all. Alright, so these are what we're looking at, you guys can chew on that. It's about $70,000, you said, Bobby?
Yeah, round
Because what they
numbers,
did.
round numbers, I can add
I don't know
real
if
quick.
you're, oh, I'm sorry. I don't know if you're, familiar, but the state just changed the, even, road maintenance, because this would fall under road maintenance. Usually, we did not have to.
Prevailing wages.
We didn't have to pay prevailing wages, but we did not have to, do the bid process under liquid fuels if it was maintenance. But now they're requiring that you do work orders. So everything you use liquid fuels for, even base repair and what they call, yearly maintenance, has to get a work order. If you're gonna use liquid fuels. Now, they just changed that a couple of months ago. He said, and that's what he said, he goes, if you're gonna pay this money out of general funds, he goes, you don't have to.
Well, yeah, because he doesn't care, because he's only worried about your liquid fuels money.
Yeah, he's
That's why you have a solicitor sitting here telling you how to do your liquid.
Yeah, because he doesn't audit
He
you
doesn't
for your
care.
general fund, he just audits you for liquid.
Yeah, like, he doesn't care about your
You
general
put
fund.
12.5,
Anything over 12.9, in between 12.9 and 23.8, you gotta get 3
Phone.
quotes, phone quotes.
23.8.
Right,
I
anything,
believe they changed that again, though.
Well, they do it every year, they have.
yeah, no, they do it every year, but that's the
Yeah,
latest,
that's the most
latest,
recent.
That's the latest one?
that's the most
Yeah.
recent one, yeah. It
I
used-
thought it was 100, maybe that's state.
Maybe that's for, that could be closed bids or something, or sealed
Yeah.
bids. Yeah, but he's just talking about phone bids.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. All right,
Totals $70,073.
$70,000. Because I know we already allocated 140-some thousand
Out here on,
out here, and I had budgeted in our budget for 225.
yeah, I'd like to see all these done, so but getting a couple more estimates would be great.
Yep, I can get those,
Great.
I can call those in this week.
Yep.
Alright. Alright, so that's that on both of those are done. Now we're done, the planning commission, they had no meeting, for July. So we're gonna deal with that. Request for additional engineering consulting hours, they withdrew that request. Resignation of the planning commission alternate, Judy, Hogan, has a lot of things going on in her life, with her own health and also with her husband's health, so she has requested that we, remove her from the alternate position on the planning board, and I will make a motion that we honor her, request. She served us
Decades
for decades.
of many boards.
Yes, so I'm gonna make a motion that we do, remove her from the planning board, alternate membership. Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Okay, Secretary Treasurer's, the 2026 budget timeline.
Yes, so by the time of the next meeting, if all department heads turn in their proposed budgets, you will have those submitted to you at the September meeting for review.
Thank you.
And
Has everyone had an opportunity to review those, to take a look? I know I turned in already won.
They're not department heads, so they don't have to worry
Yeah,
about
we
it.
haven't seen that.
They have it. They
I
have
Let
already-
me look at your budget.
I already turned mine in.
Once they get the department head budgets, then they'll revise the rest of it.
Right, mine's been turned.
They have no work till after September.
Alright, so we're gonna move on to, old business, consider a motion to appoint a member to the zoning hearing board and the planning commission. Alright, we had, I believe, two letters, were sent in, for interest in the zoning hearing board, one from Sherry Pike and one from Christine, Harrington. Christine Harrington is a local business owner, that her and her husband own Harrington's, of course, equipment down here. Sherry, lives up in the, Harbaugh Valley area, has had, a lot of health issues over the years. She actually put into her letter here, but she, at one point in time, served on, some boards, in different aspects, not in really the township, but I believe she had some background in real estate, stuff like that, and I'm not so sure about what it all is. Those are the two that have expressed interest for the zoning hearing board. Any recommendations or any thoughts on the candidates?
Yes, at this point, I'd like to nominate Christine Harrington for the position.
Okay, for the zoning hearing board?
Yes.
Okay. Any other nominations for the zoning hearing board? And I will second Bobby's, recommendation for Christine Harrington for the zoning hearing board. Hearing no others, recommendations. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. We will ratify her. Any, interest in the, planning board? I do not have any people that has expressed an interest in the planning board. So I would submit that we, advertise again through our website and through the Emmitsburg Journal for any applicants that are interested in serving as an alternate to the planning board can submit a letter of interest, and then we can take it under consideration, for the September meeting. That's my motion.
Oh, seconded.
Thank you.
Aye.
All right, now we're down to public comment under new business. Any comment under new business? If no comment, we're gonna move on to the first item on the agenda under new business. Consider appointment a building code official. As in front of you, the building code officials from PFCA, the new person that they have named is, hold on.
Kim Spittler.
Kim Spittler has been appointed by the new, zoning, PFCA as our new zoning code official. Anyone have any issues or any thought on that?
I'd like to meet this lady.
It's
No,
man.
it's a man.
Okay.
You'd like to meet this man?
Okay,
I'd like
so
to meet this person.
Person, let's go with person.
I'll make a motion that we appoint, Mr. Kim Spittler, as our new appointed, building code official, but we also with the requirement that we meet him, as soon as possible.
Got it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Oh, did we have a second?
Well, did I get a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Consider signing a Amtrak work compensation injury prevention agreement.
I don't
Did
think we have a
everyone
choice.
have an opportunity to look at that thing?
Yes.
Wow.
What a
Yeah, I don't think we have a choice.
Yeah, so,
Exactly.
yeah, so I'll make a motion that we sign it,
Yeah, there you
because
go.
that's pretty much how it is. So do I have a second?
Seconded.
All in favor? All right, one minute, I'll take care of that. Consider applying for the community development block grant by September 15th to 2025.
If you table that and look it over, unless you had some brilliant thing, I'd like you to look at it. We'll vote on it at the September meeting.
Okay, well,
Okay.
so let's take a look at it, we'll table that to September.
Yes, thank you.
Consider doing that. Consider accepting the proposed settlement agreement, no, we're gonna table that,
Table, okay.
at this time, make a motion to table it,
Yep. Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Mr. Lister will follow up with, the attorney for Mr. Ike. Consider approval of the trash contract bid documents.
So the documents were put together by Carol Wells' attorney. I don't know how much we wanna look at it, that's up to you.
Well, it's kind of something they do every.
Correct.
Every how often? Every.
Yeah.
It would only be up to us if we were concerned for somehow that we would be left out of something.
No,
So,
I have
but
no problem.
if you wanna just approve them and let them run with it, then do that.
Yeah, I think we will pretty much let that go with them.
Okay.
I know you went to one of the meetings.
I
and
did,
stuff
and
like
I
that.
will attend another meeting
Because I did it last time around, so I'll make a motion, we go ahead and.
and approve the
approve
bid
it.
documents.
Yep.
Second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Before we move on, do you know the name of the attorney for Carroll Valley?
I can't remember, who's the Carl Allen's attorney?
Whoa.
You'll have to ask me tomorrow.
Is he what Saltzman used? Okay.
Yes, he is.
Is it in the email Gail sent at all? Let's see.
I don't
It
see
should be right here on top of all this.
I mean, I'm not gonna contact him, I was just curious as to who, I think it's someone from Saltzman used.
I don't see it.
That
She
name
didn't
rings
write
a
the
bell.
name of her attorney,
Okay.
but I trust whoever it is, I'm sure. Since I lived there.
Request, consider request from SR Business Systems Incorporated to perform productive demonstration.
I'm required to present all requests to you, this would mean you, we don't normally entertain product demonstrations.
Yeah, I say, we really don't have it. I don't have any interest in it.
I trust your judgment.
I'll make a motion, we do not.
Okay.
Go with that. All in favor?
Second.
I saw that, I saw the request.
Consider requests from the candidates, I'm gonna also not entertain that either. We're
Okay.
not a campaign, stage for candidates, so I'm gonna make a motion, we do not honor this request.
Okay.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Do I have a motion for adjournment?
Second.
All in favor?
Alright, 7:23.
Thank you.
I was gonna say, if you guys approved that, I was gonna say, you